So, you see this beautiful woman, just unbelievably gorgeous. Those blue eyes, that angelic face. You get the picture. You're totally hooked. Your emotions are going wild. But let me tell you, now is the time for some analysis. First off, you're convinced she's the one. You're shouting from the rooftops that this is love, but I'm not buying it. I've been there myself more than once. Here's the thing. This whole process isn't happening in your heart. It's happening in your head, in your own brain. Your limbic system is going into overdrive, flooded with hormones. I can list them for you. Serotonin, oxytocin, endorphins, dopamine. And while that's happening, your cerebral cortex, the part that does the rational thinking, is completely offline. You're not thinking with the big head upstairs, if you know what I mean. All right, now let me try to guess. I'll give myself 3 tries. Did you buy her flowers? Take her to fancy restaurants? Or maybe you even bought her an iPhone. Why is it so hard for you to just walk away? Because you're in too deep already. You've invested so much in this. This love. Even though, let's be honest, she never really gave you any signs. You've been conditioned by society, this idea that you have to chase and earn love. But you see yourself as a real man, right? A guy who doesn't quit what he starts. Giving up isn't your style. Besides, you feel like if you just push a little harder, you'll finally cross the finish line. Now let me take a guess. Maybe you grew up without a father. Or maybe he was there, but he was henpecked. Just a decorative figure, while all the real decisions were made by your mom and your grandmother. In kindergarten, you were raised by women. They were always telling you, but she's a girl, carry her bag, help her with this, hold the door for her. And later, at work, they piled on the guilt and made you feel inadequate. Maybe you think that if you treat someone with kindness, with all your heart and soul, you'll get the same in return. That if you're capable of loving like that, then so is someone else. Yeah, you believe that. But are you 100% sure it's true? Well, it's not. You're mistaken. We often project our own emotional capacity onto other people. You don't seem to get that they are completely different individuals. They're not like you. They're different. You can chase after someone until you're blue in the face, or even gray-haired by the time you're 60. But a woman is driven by instincts and emotions. Sure, her rational mind might appreciate how kind, good, well-mannered, cultured, and caring you are. But later, her instinct, the one she herself can't even control, might lead her to be unfaithful. We're all human, and it's not just women who have these instincts. It's an incredibly complex process, and it's very, very hard to control. I can name just 2 instincts that are possible to control, but it's incredibly hard. The urge for sex and the urge for food. You know how tough it is to resist that delicious pastry on the counter that's just calling your name. In your head, you understand you're on a diet and you want to lose the extra weight, but your instinct is screaming at you, "Take me and eat me." And the next thing you know, you're at the checkout buying that cake. Anyway, I bet you're probably ready to run around after her, doing her every errand, to get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness for your latest terrible mistakes against her. Turn and face us, preferably without getting up off your knees. You're guilty, man. You and men like you are the reason women have gotten used to having doormats and slaves, and they've completely lost all sense of proportion. Now get up off your knees, and it's better if you never kneel again. And as for that woman who isn't meeting you halfway, do your best to forget her, starting right now. I hope this video helps you to make the right decision. See you in the next video.